Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nikko McFadden, performing artist and CEO of Real Life Music. This week, we're going to be talking about branding. This is a major key to start early in your career, but it's never too late to start either. Think about this. When you're seeing a major artist, whether or not you know it, you're seeing a brand. Without even naming any of these artists, I bet you know a couple of them. Lace Up, Strange Music, Slumerican, It's the Rock, Brr! We got London on the track. Every artist, as an artist, is naturally pushing their brand. So before you get too far into your career, let me tell you about this. At one point in your career, your brand is what's gonna make it so that you can eat off of music. When I first started doing music, I had to choose which direction I wanted to go. In my city, rap music was predominantly either street rap or conscious rap. But I felt like what I did was a mixture of the two of these. I was homeless as a teenager, in and out of lockup, grew up without my father, ended up getting incarcerated from 18 to 21 years old for distribution. So I'm articulate and socially conscious, but I also grew up in a struggle life, which naturally makes my music have both ends of the spectrum. So I created a brand I saw fit. Real Life Music. When you're starting a brand, you have to find something that represents you as an artist, but at the same time it's something your followers can get behind also. You also have to remember the best things are timeless. There's a reason people still bump Tupac's music and they weren't even born when he was alive. Same thing with Michael Jordan. There's kids that'll stand in line waiting for his shoes or reference the '96 Bulls and they weren't even born yet. Strange Music has been around for over 20 years and they are the highest paid independent music label in the world. Don't believe me? It's recorded that Tech Nine rakes in almost $7 million a year off of merchandise alone. And then 2 times a year, they do 50 city tours at $30,000 each. How you look, how you speak, and how you act. That's your brand. It's healthy for any musician to close their eyes and picture that stage with 30,000 people around it and everyone screaming your name and then they yell out your brand name and they say, don't wait though, take the time and do it now. How people relate to your brand is going to be a huge factor on whether or not they support it. Hate it or love it, man, you can't just rely on bars. Think big. Name recognition is going to be one of the most important things you come across as an artist. Before you just call your brand something, Google it. At some point in time, you're going to want to start a legit business with your brand. Tax money. So always research your name first and see if somebody else is using it. You can always spell it a different way, but you at least want to look into the name. A lot of people are scared to invest because they feel like they can do it themselves. But people are only going to take you as serious as you take yourself. If you're not a graphic designer, that $50 to $100 you're going to pay for a logo might be one of the best investments you've ever made. And like we covered in week 3, at some point you're going to want to start your own social networking. Make sure that everything is the same. Facebook/@mybrand. YouTube/@mybrand. Twitter @mybrand. And remember, originality is everything. This week's episode is sponsored by Coast to Coast Fitness out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Now with 2 locations in Sioux Falls, this is a business started by a couple young entrepreneurs. And now they have a support system full of gym members that are more likely to call themselves family than customers. With diet plans, non-profit fundraisers, and quarterly contests, Coast to Coast Fitness offers a lifestyle and a support team. And you can follow the links above. As always, shout out to Beware the Locals for helping me put all this together. Now you can hit the thumbs up on this video, share it, drop a comment below on anything you want us to cover. And thank you for tuning in to 5 Minute Artist Development. Knowledge is power, y'all. Peace.